just gonna blast this unit. So.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so 2 dice. He needs a 5.
Yep. So this is
so
the sorcerer.
He fails.
Oh, he only got a 3.
He fails. He needs to go back to wizard school. So that is it for his magic. So I think that is it for my hero phase.
Okay, what was your command ability again?
Oh, that's a good question. So,
because it's this guy is your commander, your Harbinger of Decay.
So, okay, yeah, Morbid Vigor. So when he uses the ability, until my next hero phase, each time a mortal Nurgle unit, which is all these guys, suffers a wound.
Is this through the whole board, or?
Oh, you have to be within 7 inches of him.
Okay, got it.
I guess
that's quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get a 6 up.
Well, it's a 5 up, actually. So it's
wow,
a little
that's
better
awesome.
than this thing's.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, do I have to do a leadership test to do that, or does it just happen? I guess
it just happens. You just say it happens. Okay, great.
Okay,
so you're using that.
5 up.
Great.
Within 7 inches.
Are you?
So that's.
Yeah, and then it's on to movement phase.
So that's this whole unit, and then this guy. All right. So
is it models or units that are affected? Okay. Hey, Blue Table fans! By the way, I'm here with Ian.
Howdy.
And we're doing a test game for the battle report we're actually going to do. It's Age of Sigmar, obviously. I wanted to do a 40k bat rep, but I really wasn't quite ready for that. And I mean, it's just, there's so much to be done. We're going to shoot for that next week. Gene Stealer Cult versus Tau. And for this one, we're just doing a made-up scenario of infinite waves of Savage Aurochs, which, by the way, get annihilated each time they come in, against this rock-solid army of Rotbringers, which is Nurgle guys, and then this is some kind of magic vortex that they're protecting for 5 turns, and that's it. Okay. Oh, by the way, just because this is just going to be a blurb. And so, by the way, what are your impressions of Age of Sigmar?
It's very fast and simple, so I think it's a lot more user-friendly, especially for people who are getting into the hobby, you know, and they don't want to read a rule book that's like, you know, it's like a textbook.
120 pages long.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very user-friendly. Yeah, it's fast and to the point, so it's just fun. Get a game in quick, really, you know.
Awesome. So yeah, and you played Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah.
And if I'm
blocks of guys, you got to move up and stuff, you know.
And you know, there was a pageantry to that. Like, I loved Warhammer Fantasy, but you know, the fans have heard my thoughts on the matter like a zillion times. I'm loving Age of Sigmar. And by the way, this is the first game I've played of miniatures battles, I'm pretty sure, in a year. And wow, that's, yeah, it's awesome. It's great to get them so tactile. All right, well, thanks a lot, Ian. Do you have any other comments?
No, I mean, this is just, I think like what you're saying, like Warhammer Fantasy felt more like classic medieval battles, and this is more like in the Warhammer world, just
a skirmish
stuff. Yeah, mixing it up, you know.
Yeah, they definitely turned it into a skirmish game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough call, and right now, other than what is it, Kings of War by Mantic, there really aren't any block games, you know, non-historical games that are doing it. So there you go. All right, we're ready. So you're doing movement now, right?
Right.
And you really don't have that much to move.
I am going to move this guy back because I need to be in contact with that thing.
With the vortex of contagion?
Yeah, so he's got 4 inches movement. So he's just going to move back right there.
I summon you, Lord Nurgle, bless us with your pestilences.
I think I'm going to move this guy back too, just in case you snipe my sorcerer or something.
Oh, I'm going to snipe him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to bring out all our arrow boys next turn. Because my casualties are huge. This is like, I don't know, like 30 guys? Well, how many guys survived? Maybe 25. Yeah, there you go. And my big stabbas. Love this model, by the way. Look at this. It's 2 guys carrying a giant spear. And the rules for it are great. If you kill them, they get one last shot with the huge spear. They throw it. It's called the final fling. All right, come on, Ian, make your move.
So what I'm going to do next is we're going to move this beast of Nurgle. He's got 5-inch move. Murgle.
That'd be great. I'm going to do a rip-off to this game, and one of the Demon Lords is going to be called Murgle.
Murgle.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so he's just going to move up there. So he will be within charge range.
Well, actually, if I may point something out, he can't move up this close. You have to be 3 inches away from enemy models. Which is an interesting mechanic because it means a charge of 2 fails.
You can always fail.
They didn't have to make a rule saying a charge of 2 fails. They just
You can always still fail the charge.
Yeah, because you couldn't be within 3 inches anyway.
All right, the Jabberslythe is going to move. Now, when he gets hurt, his movement goes down. So he suffered 7 wounds. So he only has a 6-inch move now, but that should be enough, you know. He's just gonna. Well, I guess he's locked in combat, so he can't move. There's still those 2 orcs left. So that might be really pretty much it for my movement. I'm really waiting for more orcs to get on the board.
And for those of you that missed it, this is a conversion that I made because I didn't like the published Jabberslythe model, so I did this Nurgly one out of stuff that I had. All right, anyway.
More thematic for the army anyway.
Oh, they look great.
Yeah. All right, that is my movement. So we're going to get on to charges next.
Let's do it. All right, well, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Again, this is just a practice game. We decided we'd get to know the army's rules. And I'm really glad we did. And we didn't even have time to finish the game. Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in, and much more to come.